Has all of that been out?
Apparently.
Oh my goodness, now I have to explain everything again. Welcome everyone to the stream. Was it really out the entire time?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome everyone to the stream. My name is Nicole Hawley. I'll explain everything again. Once again, it's all fine. If you've been watching the streams for the past couple weeks, you know that it's been a bit stressful. You know, we've had Mirage here, some Legos that just would not be built, some GeoGuessr where I had to face the reality that I'm really awful at geography, and just Mirage being here in general is enough to stress me out. Thank God he's gone. Right, Sam?
Yeah, that guy.
Right.
He probably would have. That's why the sound.
Right. Right. So, what gets me calmed down is painting. You know, just sitting down with some paints and a plan. Kind of a plan. Because the thing is, I don't have any talent. I have no drawing skills whatsoever. But this is the plan. In the office, lots of people drink tea here. Yay! Hi, Evan. Lots of people drink tea here in the office. And every time we order food from a place, they give us the food on these like wooden trays. And so we get one of these every once in a while. And they're all sporadically used around the office. We recently got another one. And I thought this would be a great tea tray to put like all our various teas and honey and sugar on it and everything like that. So for a while it was just there with the stuff on it. And I was looking at it. I'm like, you know what? I'm in the painted mood. This could be painted. I'm gonna paint it. But what am I going to paint it? So here at Mobcrush, we have some mascots. They're called the Mob Squad. One of them is a beautiful, his name is Crushwolf, I believe. Wolf Crush. His name doesn't matter. The fact is that he's going to be painted today. The original picture is just him like being all like excited and crying and everything, tears of joy. I just slid in a little cup of tea in his hands. And hopefully when I paint it, I can make it look more like he's holding it to make it tea themed. Because that's what we're going for today. Tea and relaxation. I'm going to channel my inner Bob Ross. Hopefully show you guys that to do craft stuff, you don't need to be that talented. You just need to know some cool hacks and tricks. So here's the scenario. You have a design that you really want to see on a t-shirt or a poster or canvas or a tray, but you can't just paint it yourself. You can't freehand it. So what are you going to do? You can't trace it. That doesn't make sense because if something's like this, you can't like trace anything onto that. So this is what you do, guys. All right. You print it out on paper, printer paper. Then you take either like a pencil, or if you're bougie and you've done this a million times and so you've invested in this, you take just like a bar of graphite, like, you know, and you just go in and you, well, this could be like some cool ASMR too, you know? You just go in and you cover the back of the picture in this graphite. It doesn't have to be pretty. It never is. But I'll tell you what, this goes so much faster now with a bar, because all I've ever always used was a tip of a pencil, and that took forever all the time. I do this quite often because, like I said, I love painting, but I cannot draw for anything. So I was taught this trick using chalk. But then I found out you could use it with graphite. You can use it with any like substance that like rubs off easily onto like another. So, why isn't he the logo of Mobcrush? We have many logos of Mobcrush. Just the M, I guess, is the logo of Mobcrush.
Yeah, the M. Yeah, I've always thought that too. Like, why don't we use one of these characters that we paid money for?
Well, I tried to get Fat Dragon. Fat Dragon is my favorite of the Mob Squad. I tried to get him in on our t-shirts, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. So now that you've covered the entire backing with graphite, lead, I don't know what the proper term is. I'm not an artist. Okay, so you take your tray, then you figure out where you want to place it. So here's the thing. These trays, they have the logo of the place that we get the food from. I didn't want to paint over all of it because I've painted these trays like completely before, and it just takes forever to dry. You have to do a million coats of it. I wasn't in that kind of mood, especially because I thought of this morning. So I'm just going to paint the little wolf guy onto the logo itself and hope that it covers it. It'll probably still peek through, so maybe I'll do like a little white background around him or something like that. But maybe it'll just look like cute and like intentional. We'll see. So you just kind of place him where you want to place him. I'm thinking right here is good enough, you know. And then if you want to be extra careful, you can take some Scotch tape to just make sure he stays where he's supposed to stay. I'd say he's pretty centered. I have no idea. Yeah, he could be centered right there. I really want to know his personality and stuff. You know, I really would love to see us do more with these characters because I think they're so lovable and cute. But anyway, so yeah, I love crafts and painting. The one thing I do all the time, and I'm disappointed that I don't have it for this video, is I always paint my nails, like constantly. I paint my nails every week, except this past week because a major one, oh, I gotta turn my phone off. A major nail broke, and it looked weird with all of them being long and one being like super short. So I cut them all, and I just didn't have the time this week to paint them. So I really have been itching to paint something. So you have your guy taped down in your little tray, whatever, canvas, whatever you want to do. Hello, Timothy? I can't see your name. What is the name? Sorry, I just saw the T and that was like Timothy. TM? Okay. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
We should get like an iPad over there or something.
That would be helpful maybe. And now that it's down, now the magic happens. You just trace over it. So let's start with these little sparkles here. You're just going to press down relatively hard because what's going to happen is when you press down, it transfers the graphite to the tray or whatever surface you will be painting your design on. So let's do these little sparkles and just a little preview. You don't want to do this too much because you don't want to shift the image, but you can kind of see there that those are the little marks. So it's going to be light, but it won't be like overbearing that the paint won't cover it. So yeah, this is probably the most boring part because you're not painting, you're just kind of like, again, tracing it. But I always recommend doing it with a pen. That way it's easier to see what you have and haven't traced. And you don't do anything like super, unless it's like a really intricate design. I don't do it really like carefully or neatly because you're going to paint over it anyway, and that's when you can really focus on getting your lines right and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm never worried about getting my lines right or anything like that. So we're just here to have fun, de-stress. It's been a stressful week, you know. It's getting to that time of the year. I don't know what that time is, but it's getting to that time of the year, you know, where you just don't want to do anything and you just want to stay in bed all day. Am I right? Okay, lights out for me. Good night, guys. Good night, Evan. Nikki, I'll rewatch tomorrow because I want to see the end result. Yes. Well, you should just stay up. Stay up and watch it. It'll be better watching the end result live. Come on, Evan. Isn't this so much more relaxing without Niraj? If Niraj was here right now, and I hope, message him and tell him to be watching, he'd be like, no, let's start painting already. Like, he's just chaos, you know? I can't deal with that in my life. It is. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you could also use on a Minor Beamer project. I'm lazy, I know. Yes. I am super lazy as well, which is why I love this, because it really isn't that much work. I mean, like, I feel a little guilty for not, like, because whenever someone sees, like, something I made using this method, they're like, whoa, you drew that? I'm like, technically, yes, but I did not design it whatsoever. We've had wonderful designers here at Mobcrush. We still do.
I thought we outsourced it.
These?
The characters.
I don't know. I know John didn't make them, but I thought it was a Mobcrush employee that did it.
Oh.
I could be wrong. What do I know?
Not someone who currently works here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know John still messes with Fat Dragon and stuff, because he's the best one.
Really?
Yeah, for other, like, apps.
Because, like, I was always like, we should have more of these things for things.
Usually there was always, like, a Fat Dragon, like, error that would pop up, you know?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever, maybe I've seen that.
But that was, like, right at the beginning, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love these guys. They're called the Mob Squad. They all have their own names. Honestly, like I said, Crushwolf isn't my favorite. There's Crushwolf, Fat Dragon, Ripley the Ghost, who's a little asshole. Hello, Jewels of Neptune. Ripley the Ghost really is a little asshole. Every picture he's in, he's like making a smug ass face. Sorry, I'm supposed to be calm in this, you know? Calming, relaxing. So like I said, this isn't the most exciting part because you're literally just tracing it. But when we get to painting, that's what I'm super excited for. The other challenge we're going to have here today is that we don't really have a lot of paint in the office. And like I said, I kind of just thought about this idea this morning. So I'm going to be mixing paint, substituting things. It's really going to be, you know, a impromptu, on the fly, figure it out as I go kind of thing. You know, we'll see. We'll see. You know, I hope it turns out good because if not, I'll just cover the whole thing in like one color and call it a day. But I think it would be really cool to have a really cool teacher in the office, you know? But, you know, it's going to be covered in things. That's also, you know, true. Is that no one's going to see it anyway. Because it's going to be covered in things. So, what does it matter anyway? Isn't that life, guys? Isn't that life? How are you doing, Jewels of Neptune? How are you doing today? How's your day going? I had a burrito for lunch, so that's currently what my day's like. That was the highlight of my week. Tomorrow, Sam, we are having paninis.
I saw 2 sandwiches in 1 week.
I know, I'm spoiling you guys. What can I say?
What did you put your order in yet for you?
I did not.
Did you have a...
I'm always the last one because I always
Right, sure.
put in for people who didn't order.
Yeah. Did you have any inclination of what you're probably going to get?
No, because we haven't gotten a panini kebab grill for a long time.
Yeah.
So I don't even remember what the menu was like.
I went with the chicken brie panini.
Oh, that's
I
always
was
good.
tempted to get the tuna brie, but I was like, I don't know.
You
Fish
missed
and cheese is
the best tuna last night at this thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you had to, like, be a parent.
Yeah.
Not jealous about that. Sorry.
You will be.
No, maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided. Let's get deep with Nicole Holly. I haven't decided if I want kids yet.
I don't think it's a decision. I think it's just like a hormone thing that at some point your body's like, oh, damn, why don't we do that?
No, like,
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm always like, you know, I don't think I want kids. If I'm going to have kids, I might like foster or something.
that's
But
good.
pregnancy really freaks me out.
Sure.
And I'm more of a dog person. So I'm like, I'd rather like spend all my money and resources on dogs than on like a screaming alien. So, well, that's what they look like. Like when babies come out, they look like aliens.
Fair enough.
God, this Hawaiian shirt that Wolf's wearing is stylish. So I'm usually like with that mindset. And then lately, When Ina brought in her baby, her newborn, Ina is one of our designers in the office. When she brought in her newborn baby, who was just like sleeping in like the cutest thing ever. Of course, when they're sleeping, they're like adorable. 1155 North D Dog 22 says boring. I don't know about what you're talking about. I'm doing art. So, if you want to call art boring,
come fight her is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
Fight
saying.
Nicole in Santa Monica.
If you think it's boring, then give me something to talk about, you know? Like I said,
Sure they left.
you know what, Sam? I'm just saying.
They're still there. You can still challenge them to a duel. This is exactly when you whip off the glove. Whoosh, duel.
You know, the past streams that we've been doing on Nicole Plays have been very stressful, very high, like, competition, and it's just been a lot. And I thought it was time to get out of behind the computer, you know? Let you guys see the office from a new perspective. Not literally, because you see this perspective at Mobcrush AfterHours. But, like, try something new.
Yeah.
And this is what I was going to do anyway. So you know what? You might be gone from the stream, but I'm having a freaking great time.
Jewel Neptune says, haters gonna hate.
You're very talented. Haters gonna hate. Thanks, Jules of
There
Neptune.
you go. Slowly slipping into a weird Adam Sandler voice. Yeah, very nice.
That's scary. Do never do that again. I can't wait till I'm done with this and I can start painting. That's the best part, guys.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
And do you need anything from the kitchen?
Nope.
Okay. This is when you can spill the tea.
Oh. So, guys.
Hey, are you saying stuff about me?
No.
Oh.
So, guys, you won't believe the kind of boss that Sam is. He's not my boss. But if he was my boss, then I'd have some tea to spill, you know? No, I mean, I really can't. Never mind. But yes, what I'm very excited about is painting, because painting's the best part. Like I said, this part is really boring. So that I will agree with that guy who just hated on me. But hopefully it'll get more and more interesting as we go. See, I'm not a huge tea drinker, although I am drinking tea right now. But the reason why is because I just put a shit ton of honey in it. Because I hate PogChamp. Okay? I don't know what... You're probably putting in stickers on Mixer that I can't see in the chat right now. But I appreciate it. I don't like tea that much. I'm much more... If I'm doing caffeine, I'm a coffee drinker. I understand, like, tea for, like, soothing a throat or, like, relaxing. But, I've just never been a big tea drinker. But I figured for this occasion, I kind of have to. It'd be cool to be drinking some tea. So I just put a lot of honey in it and wished for the best. So, okay, now we're going on to the teacup that, again, was totally not part of this original image. I just pulled it off of Google Images because we're not worried about copyright, okay? This isn't that kind of project, guys. So, and then I just used some Photoshop skills and just plopped it right in the image. Didn't try and overlay it, just, wow, I leave and this is what you do. We want GeoGuests here. Hi, iPhone Tips 1. You missed earlier when I was talking about what you basically caused this. Because, as I'll keep saying, because people are like, why are you doing this? I've had a few stressful weeks the past couple weeks. That was a weird sentence. It's been full of competition. It's been full of frustration in games, Super Bunny Man, GeoGuessr, all that. And I'm sick and tired of it. I need something calm, relaxing, and without Naraj. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. I need something calming and relaxing. So this is what we're doing, iPhone Tips 1. And I don't want to hear it. We can do GeoGuessr another time. But I think we got the gist of GeoGuessr. Stressful. It was all fun and games. Maybe for you, Niraj. Maybe for you. But I take my job seriously. No, I just like... I wanted to do this today anyway. And so, honestly, when I suggested it to Sam, I thought he was going to be like, really? That's what you want to do? Like, just play GeoGuessr or Super Bunny Man. But he was pretty on board with it. So, this is what we're doing now. And maybe next week, I'll paint my nails, and it'll be like a thing where I'll be like, Thursday boring stream. Like, you get an exciting, like, gaming stream with DaveWeLike. And then if you just stay tuned, you get a little like Bob Ross. I guess it's only fun when you win. Why do people keep saying PogChamp? Kappa 123, Poggers. What is happening? Everyone's doing nonsense words in here. What's happening in the chat right now? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, we're almost done tracing, I think. Thank God, because you guys are getting restless without paint. I don't know. I just made that up. What I was talking about before I was rudely interrupted a million times. I think this is what I was talking about when I got interrupted by the hater. Was that I really had never wanted children that much. But whenever you see like a sleeping baby, that's always the key word though, sleeping. Because when they're awake, you know, that's a whole other thing. When they're sleeping, you're like, oh, I kind of want one. And you kind of start thinking, like, maybe I do. But you know what? Dogs are so much better than babies. They're just so much, they're easier to take care of, more rewarding, they don't complain, and like, they potty train faster. I'm just saying. Okay, am I done tracing? I think I'm done tracing. All right, so now is the big reveal. And we're gonna hope and pray that when I take this paper off, there's enough of an outline under this where we can start painting. Oh, hell yeah. That might look like a mess to you because of the logo that's still there. But I think it's good. I think we're onto something. Definitely. Yes. Okay. All right. Keep that here for reference, for color reference. So what do I want to paint first? I suppose his body. So he's like, I'll do like the darker gray first. So, like I mentioned, the biggest struggle here today will be dealing with our lack of paints and colors. For example, this is supposed to be a gray, but when I used this before for VidCon, I started giving up because I was in such a stress and frenzy. Jules17 says, no cats are better than baby humans. I'll still agree with that, but I'm not a cat person. I was in such a frenzy to finish for VidCon that I started mixing in the actual paint tub. So there's like black here. I really should have brought like, you know, can you get for me something? Yeah. Can you get me something?
Sure.
Like a plastic utensil.
Plastic utensil, like a knife to stir or a spoon? What is your preference?
A spoon. Because I think it's just the top layer that it's that color. Again, we'll be experimenting.
Are you scraping out or are you stirring into? Do you need something to put stuff onto?
Yes.
Like a plate?
Yeah.
Plate?
I have plate.
Oh.
I have a couple plates over here.
Okay.
So, see, this would be ideal, but I don't think we have much of this left. And see, even the white, it's like blue inside. So, I don't know what we're doing here. Yeah, cats, I would say, arguably are still better than baby humans. But, like I said, I'm not a cat person. Cats, I'm scared of cats. To be totally honest, I am scared of cats. Let's see what we're going to do here. We do have a yellow, so we can start with anything that's yellow, which is basically just the little stars. So, we'll do that, you know. Just to get something on this, so I can say that I'm doing something on stream, you know. Thanks, Sam.
Huzzah! The spoon!
Thanks, Sam. Okay, so I really need a thinner brush for this, but
Oh, the picture in the picture was over my head.
what?
The insert shot was over my head.
Oh,
All I
man.
really saw was the spoon. Which we all know the spoon's the real hero of the show.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you. Mostly because it's not worth my time, Sam.
Ouch! My heart thing.
So we're going to do these a lot thicker. No one was ever mad at a thick line. Am I right? Jules Odetchi says, I like to drink tea too. I wake up a few days after and don't have any memory of what all my blood. What?
What?
All the blood. What? Jules of Neptune. You're concerning me. Do you need help? Put a sticker in Mixer if you need help. What kind of tea you drinking?
So that's your overlay for Mixer that you want, the I need help sticker?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're going to try and get a bunch of custom overlays for each show. So if you have thoughts on that, keep them coming.
Wow, this really looks bad. It's hard. I don't have a thin enough brush. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know why you're freaking out. Stop yelling at me, Sam.
I did nothing.
This is what I remember when painting this, is that it's just so see-through. Like, you have to use so many coats for this thing. I wish I had glitter, like glitter glue. I want to put glitter on this. It's what they say for everything, though, so. Everything's just made a little better with glitter, you know? In sequence. It's just a good rule of thumb. Glitter and sequence, man. Okay. What are we doing now? Give me a topic, Sam.
Easter's coming up.
Easter's coming up.
What do you do for Easter?
I'm Jewish.
So am I. But
So,
starting to do stuff in the past
Passover is coming up.
That's true too. Are you going to do a Passover thing?
I am going home
Oh.
to Florida with my family
Okay.
to have my Passover Seder. Do you have Seders?
I have a friend who was doing them for a while, so we never made that our own family thing. We would just always go to his place.
Is he not doing them anymore?
I'm not sure. He didn't do one last year, and we were like, oh, do we have to do this on our own now?
Well, do you actually keep Passover?
I mean, I'm not practicing, so not really. Yeah. Like, my wife is more into it than I am, because it's, like, new and interesting to her, and she's like, we're building traditions.
Oh, so she didn't, she's
not Jewish.
Okay.
Right. But yeah,
So
she's always like, what do we do about this? And I'm like, I don't remember. Last time I really did this, I was 10.
were you bar mitzvah?
No.
Mm.
I came close, but I was diagnosed with dyslexia at the point that they were like putting me on the track to do that whole thing. And they were like, this seems too confusing for you to have to do this and then also this thing, and so they stopped.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I could have totally done it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't have to, like, I've seen so many B'nai Mitzvahs where, like, the person, like, barely reads Torah.
Right.
They just kind of stand there where other people read Torah and they take the blessing and then that's it, you know?
Yeah. It's like, I could memorize the words. It's not a big deal.
Honestly, that's what I did.
Right.
Oh, no, this is black through and through. Oh, no. What am I gonna do? I guess I'll just have to put some white on it and hope that it... I need another spoon, Sam.
Oh, God.
Just grab a few.
Okay. How many colors do you have? 5 spoons?
No, well, I don't need the spoons for this.
So 3, 2,
Just
3?
grab a handful, you know? While he's doing that, I guess we'll continue with the sparkles, since that seems to be an easy go-to for us. This nice teal color is always a fun time. Jewels of Neptune, you kind of concerned me on the fact that you talked about drinking poison and then you left the chat. So, are you okay? Just asking as a concerned friend. Man, I wish I had a thinner brush. Because then it would be so much better. You have no idea. But I feel like y'all are like really hating on this. Like when I went on Twitch this morning and I just saw a bunch of people painting and doing crafts without saying anything, and people were watching being like, wow, this is so relaxing. And when I do it, it's boring.
What? Is somebody else saying? Or are you back to that one person?
That one person.
They're not even in the room anymore, are they?
It's still bothering me.
Oh my God. Pay them no mind.
I think the worst like hater message I've ever gotten
Are they still on? Weird.
was, are they really?
Maybe. Or YouTube just leaves that up for a long time. Anyway, the worst hater message you got.
Yeah, was when I did YouTube. And someone said like, I clicked on this hoping she would have something to say, but it was a waste of time. And like, they spelled waste wrong.
Well, I think that loses all credibility.
Yeah, it was just funny. And like everyone in the comments was like making jokes about them spelling waste wrong.
Right.
So I was like, okay,
Well, that's
I feel okay about this. Thank you for the spoon, Sam.
You're welcome.
And now I will play spoons.
Wait, what? That is not part of the deal.
Look at this unsatisfying paint mixing where I don't do it right.
Oh, I need to get the plate camera up.
Oh, yeah.
This one? Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. This isn't the worst thing. It's not the best thing either, but... I can, like, work with this, definitely. I hope that's enough, because I can't make the same color twice. There was no measuring or any kind of thing in this. It was more like a spoonful of mixed paint already and mixing it more. Maybe it'll add, like, dimension, you know, to his fur. Okay, so this will be this dark fur. Should I use a bigger? No. I have art fear. I can't use a big brush.
Art fear?
Art fear. Oh. This is good. I'm having a blast. I love crafts. I wonder if I like have to spray this with something so it doesn't get ruined, you know?
Oh, like some kind of fixer?
Oh, I have like a sealer, like
Yeah.
sealant, a thing.
Sure.
Oh, hell yeah. Like, remember when we had that one person streaming on Mobcrush who was just fishing? That's what I aspire to be like.
I remember people talking about that. I never saw it. But yeah, that's perfectly acceptable.
You know? Like, not every stream has to be me yelling at Bunny Man.
Niraj.
And Niraj.
Why do you call him Bunny Man?
Oh, it's so satisfying. It's gonna look so good. Maybe. Hopefully. Don't get your hopes up. Stop yelling. So it's really only the yellow that's like super transparent, which makes me feel better, so I won't have to do like a million coats of this one. I should have done the lighter color first. Rookie mistake.
That's true.
Rookie mistake. Man, I wish we could play music and not get copyright.
I mean, I could probably play that live recording of RKVC, but we just have that one song, so we'll just go over and over again.
Oh no. Are you guys ready for this exciting news? My singing lesson tonight. My first singing lesson. So it's not my first singing lesson ever, but it's my first singing lesson with this new teacher since I moved to LA. So I'm very excited for it. And very nervous. When I was in Orlando, I took singing lessons for 6 months. And then I moved, so I had to stop. But, okay, so I'm going to actually do the lighter one because I realized my mistake. But that means I now need to, like, somehow make something lighter than that. Somehow, some way, I'll do this. I don't know how. Some way I'll overcome the odds, you know? This is just an inspirational stream. Dodie was telling me today that he got a Lyft driver that was a motivational speaker.
He told me that too. I walked in with him.
And you know what? That's happened to me too.
Yeah.
Where I had a Lyft driver that was legitimately a motivational speaker and also gave me his business card.
Same guy.
And I don't think so, because he told me that like his like gimmick was like B, like with a B, you know? Mm-hmm. And my guy wasn't like that. My guy was actually pretty cool. He didn't like make me say stuff like Dodie said that his like was like, that turned out pretty good. I'm amazing. The iPad just right when I said I'm amazing, it kind of freaked out.
Yeah, it did.
Mine was kind of cool, my motivational speaker, Lyft driver, but he did say, you look like you need some help in life. And I don't really know how to take that. Like, what are you supposed to respond? Like,
it's like the motivational speaker equivalent of, you're kind of a mess, huh?
But, like, you know what? I couldn't say, like, you know, screw you, buddy. Because, like, he's right. So, like, it was more like, yeah, give me your card, man. I was thinking about that last night, where, like, Lyft drivers must hear, like, themselves must overhear the, like, weirdest conversations and have crazy stories. How does no one, like, have a YouTube channel just dedicated to them telling the stories of their Lyft?
That probably exists. I don't know.
Or, like, a blog where they're just, like, of filled people's Lyft drivers' weird stories about people they
did
could.
Instacart for a while, and there was at least 2 or 3 people that were other Instacart deliverers that had channels.
Yeah.
There's got to be a Lyft channel out there.
I've never, you know, I've done not great jobs before, but I've never had to do delivery before. Chris in our office had to do pizza delivery for a while. And he has crazy stories about people, like, faking heart attacks to get free pizza at the door. About, like, women answering the door, like wearing nothing. Yeah, so I'm glad that I never had to deal with delivery. Because I would not be good at that. I hate answering phones as it is.
Right.
And then, like, talking to people in person just sounds awful, man. Awful. So here's my biggest concern right now.
Yes.
Jules of Neptune saying that she drinks poison tea and then not responding anything after that.
You know that's Janica.
No, I think it's someone else.
I'm pretty sure that's Janica.
No. Shh.
Okay, I get what's happening here.
I'm trying to act like I have friends, okay?
No, Jules is very loyal. Yeah, they show up in a lot of our streams.
Right?
Sometimes on multiple platforms under different names.
Look. What I'm getting for you right now is sass.
Yeah, speaking of sass, what happened to Raj? He was in
Even he left.
He is not loyal.
Well, we already knew that. Oh my god, the tail's done. How we feeling, guys? Tired? Bored? Cool. What are you trying to figure out?
Janica wrote, I probably shouldn't read this out loud because it's in product releases,
Okay, then don't.
but something that implied that I thought this might actually show the emoticon and not just the word that triggers it from Twitch. I'm like, oh, finally, that would be about time, but no. Unless it's only on a specific build.
Okay, we're getting places, guys. We're getting places. I'm really excited for his flower shirt. I think that'll be fun.
What I can do? I don't know. Where do I get the actual image of that and just put it up on the friggin'?
It's on the Google Drive.
Yeah.
If you search for characters. But it'll be without the teacup because I edited that.
No, sure.
I bet John's watching right now and cringing.
Really? No. Well, maybe. He was in Monument Valley for a while in some kind of meeting, but it seems like he's free. Search for characters.
And you know he's saying, wow, this really sucks with all the streaks and everything. I like it when it has like streaks. I like it when it has like texture and like you could see like it was really painted. Imperfection is beauty, okay?
Life lessons.
Life lessons with Nicole Hawley.
Oh, they should do a motivational stream.
That'd be so sad. I would be so depressing.
I'm starting to like it more and more as an idea. The anti-motivational stream? Guys, I need motivation.
Me when I go to therapy. Remember when someone called me boring?
That was literally 30 minutes ago.
I'm not over it.
I also just realized that it's already 3:53. I'm gonna get this thing up. It'll be like 2 minutes left. I mean, we can go until you want to be.
Well, I'll go until you leave.
Yeah. We can go another half hour.
Sick, because I don't want to stop.
No, yeah, might as well. could show me pictures on the small. Crushwolf.
Did you just say a sentence?
I did. So here are the titles of the Crushwolf files.
Yeah, I love them.
I'm going to make my guess that, okay, it's not Crushwolf Love, not Crushwolf Psycho, and not Crushwolf Game, but Crushwolf by Felicia?
No.
No, wait. Is it love? Because he's crying out of love?
Yes, it's love.
I already signed it. Dang it. Wait. Unavailable unless you sign it. What?
What?
This is getting too complicated. I have to not be Andrew, but wait. I have to sign Andrew out. I can't just sign in as me. I specifically have to sign him out, apparently. Why? I
Weird.
don't even know how to do that. Alright, here, maybe? Oh my god. So do you think for Easter you're just going to do Super Bunny Day, or is there maybe another game that...
Huh. I mean, Super Bunny would be good.
And it makes sense thematically.
It does. Super Bunny Man in bunny suits. Mm-hmm. Got you. Oh, I'm so happy doing this, man. Painting is like free therapy.
It's like what?
Free therapy.
Free therapy. It's like yoga without getting into weird positions.
Sure.
Or meditation.
Well, you don't have to get into weird meditation positions for meditation.
Well, that having that I don't know, do yoga stuff.
I've tried yoga multiple times, and I just can't do it. Oh, I'm so excited. Man, what color should his mug be?
Say what now?
His mug. What color should his mug be? That can be a fun chat
Oh.
question.
Well, what color
Remember,
is it?
I'm very limited in colors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what colors do you even have? I mean, I guess you go green,
Yeah.
green teal, whatever color is not his shirt.
Maybe I'll bring in paint and like wait and do the cup later. 'Cause I have a bunch of paint at home, naturally. I'm really pleased with the way though that it is covering the logo that was already on the tray. That I'm not gonna have to do like a million layers to. People haven't shoot Nerf guns in the office in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, I'm not complaining about it, because I was always the one to pick up the Nerf bullets, but like,
I mean, honestly, we cleaned out the studio to redo things today, and I found like 4 Nerf darts.
that's it?
Yeah. I thought that was a lot. Alright.
No, whenever I clean like a closet or the office, I find like 10.
Did it. Got your reference up there.
Oh my god, cleaning it after. Ooh. Cleaning the studio after surprise party, because we would do those
Oh, yeah.
bullets.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
we would all shoot
that
Joey at the
crap,
end.
Yeah.
Like, it was a mess. And the confetti.
I'm sure that was worse.
Well,
Although
the
I guess
confetti you could
is
vacuum, yeah.
So it's not as much of a manual labor.
Yeah. I'm so excited for it to be like where you can actually start seeing that and like doing something. Because right now it just kind of looks like what? I feel like we should have like royalty-free music playing.
Yeah, I'm sure we could get we just need to build a small library of music that we can go to.
Yeah.
The biggest issue is making sure it's like, yeah, either totally royalty free or like the licenses are available for YouTube and Facebook. Everyone else is fine. But like YouTube has its own collection of like, you can use these.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like you can't use those on Facebook.
Mm,
But I don't know, because I don't test it.
good question.
It's safe. Like even the RKVC guys came in and were like, we should totally just play some of our songs. And then Rob was like, I mean, except that one company would probably copyright strike our own video against us. Yeah, we'll just stick to live music.
They do it against the actual artist singing it anyway?
Right.
Why?
Well, if it's the recorded track. I mean, if they're live, they're fine. But yeah, they went through some company that, because all those things are just bots.
Yeah.
Or like, there's no person behind it. So like, you basically have to reach out to them and be like, you need to whitelist these things on this channel
Mm-hmm.
because we're going to be running it. I have no idea how long it takes for them to even respond to that I'm done.
I'm done. Evan comes back. Wow.
Wow. It seems like it's covering that other logo pretty well.
Yeah, it'll still peek out a little bit on the ends, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, right, I see.
You know, what can you do? Do a base? Sure.
Japanese sunburst. Like the lines. You don't know about Japanese.
I know what you're talking about. I just wanted to make you try and explain it for a second.
It's got lines.
Just trying to think my next move, you know?
The sneakers?
Yeah, but I want to do the outlines actually first.
Sure.
So I want to make that darker gray color. It's still darker than that, but like... God, this is just black. But I only need a little. And this is old paint too. I'm sure paint expires, yeah?
Oh yeah. I mean, eventually it just becomes like solid. Or it separates, depending what the paste is.
Because it's very sticky right now. It needs more darkness. It needs more dark. Needs more dark. That was probably too much dark. No, that's good. Cool. All right. This is going to be really tough because he has such detailed shoes. My brush is not equipped for details. Neither are my shaky ass hands, but now RKVC is in my head. And like I only know that one song.
Right.
And I only know that one part of the song. So
I have about one line.
that's why?
Yeah.
Yep, that me too.
Great, now it's in my head. Yeah, but I couldn't think of it until you said it, and now I can't unthink it.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What time is it?
4:10.
I'm totally gonna finish this today. This is, unless you really wanted me to wait and finish it on stream, but I don't think anyone really cares that much about this. You're supposed to disagree, and people love this.
I mean, they want to see you succeed right now.
These thick ass lines. Cool. Cute. Is this dry enough that I can put my hand on it? Probably not. Evan's gonna go back and watch this stream and be like, "Mom, I didn't miss anything." Sorry, Evan. Oh my god, my hand's shaking. Can't help it.
Before this emergency neurosurgery.
That's the inside of his sleeves. Little shadow. I think these are like the shadows parts. People do like live stream with them like speed painting, like speed paints, you know. But like,
oh, don't get me started with the sleeping live streams. We finally hit the prerequisites for the Kitten Cam to apply for a partnership on Mixer,
yeah.
and they denied us.
Why?
And there's a sleeping channel that is partnered.
Why did they? On what grounds? Like.
It's basically, they were relatively vague, and when I asked to follow up, they were like, "We don't answer that question." And I was like, "Seriously, you don't want to encourage your community to like grow and do this thing?" But
we don't answer that question.
Yeah, but basically they said that we were not interactive enough with our community, or our community was not interactive enough, something like that. And I'm like, when did you look at the stream at 4 a.m.? Like, it's a 24-hour stream. Personally, I think just some dog person was the guy that reviewed it, and it was just the luck of the draw.
Like,
so
screw these cats.
We'll just have to reply, we'll just have to apply again. But we're waiting at this point because we're going to do like a crowdfunding campaign.
Aw. I'm trying to see. This logo is really messing me up, man.
You're blocking that one camera, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I just want it to be a surprise. When I remove the paper, it'll be done. Okay. Okay. Are you
Sorry,
leaving?
Theoretically figuring out peeps games in my head.
Okay. You want to think out loud?
Think about loud.
Yeah, like think out loud. Like, what do you
So instead of the solo concept,
think? Yeah.
peeps pong,
Yeah.
it'd just be like 2 clear cups, and people will be across the room,
Mm-hmm.
and like somebody will have like purple ones, somebody will have pink ones, camera in front of each cup,
Right.
or actually just one camera should get both cups, and whoever can either fill up their cup first. Or
Who's
get
Philip?
Okay, that's enough talking from me. Yeah, but it's either whoever can fill up the cup first, or they have a timer, and whoever gets the most in that timer
Yeah.
from across. And I think that's a good distance. 2 cups. Or we could even do like multiple cups. So you have like bigger ones and smaller ones, and different cups are worth different points.
Mm.
And that might be good too. I mean, we've got multiple streams, we can try it both ways.
We need a prize.
We need a prize,
Mm-hmm.
like a Mobcrush in-house trophy. We could do that.
I'll paint it.
Okay. You should send Gibson out in the morning to get a pack of bunnies and a pack of chickpeas. So we can do some experiments during our production meeting.
Tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's next week. Yeah, for serious. Let's see if there's a good, easy DIY desktop catapult that can be made. Let's see. Making it itself could be a task. Catapults. Do you know who Ellie? Wait, is it Ellie Spagnolia? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Do you know who she is?
The last name sounds familiar.
She's a YouTuber, and she's our guest on next Tuesday's show with RKVC. They just confirmed.
Oh, cool. What did she do on YouTube?
I think she's comedy and music.
Two great things, yes. Well, write down your peep ideas.
Okay.
I won't send Gibson to do it until we have that approved.
It's $4.
I'll Instacart it probably anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
And because we're gonna end up needing more for the actual week, but okay. Are you getting like groceries ordered tomorrow?
I wasn't planning on it.
So you're gonna Instacart 2 packs of Peeps?
Well, no, I'll have to add more to it.
I can think of things to add. I'm gonna need production beer.
What do you mean production beer?
It's beer for production for me to drink.
We have beer in the fridge that you're welcome to drink.
No, but I like different beer.
What beer do you like? You have never told me any of this. So how was I supposed to get beer that you like if you've never told me?
That's a someone. Stouts and porters.
Can you find specific ones that you want me to get and send
Where
it
do
to
you
me?
typically order beers from?
Smart and File.
Also, those little chocolatey granola things that were in the thing this week, was that from the, meeting?
What chocolate you can?
There were like granola bars that were like half the size of the other ones.
Oh yeah.
Dang, those were good.
No, they weren't for that. I know. I was saying, oh yeah, like I know what you're talking about. They were from Costco, but we ran out really fast because everyone ate them.
Sure, I'm sure.
So I'll get them again.
Yeah. they're good. Okay. Sent you the beer thing. It's the only one they have.
Okay.
But it's good. I'm bringing in a food challenge for tomorrow.
What?
It is those Gamers gummy vitamins.
What?
Oh yeah.
Gamers gummy vitamins.
Yep. It's gummy vitamins for gamers. Because you're sitting around all day, you need special vitamins with sugar on them. That's it. Cool. All we need for the catapult is a spoon, some rubber bands, and like popsicle sticks.
What?
Oh, we can also do it out of a spoon, rubber bands, and a toilet paper thing. Jody was looking like he wanted to come in, and then was sad. He's like, did I tell you guys about my motivational lift speaker?
No.
Now you got about 5 minutes.
All right.
You're not gonna be finished.
I am not going to be finished. I need to see the original picture again. Oh, I guess it does have that. Because he has a little line separating his tail from his leg. Okay. I wish painting had an undo button.
You can do it digitally.
Do I look like I'm doing it digitally, Sam?
In that you're using your fingers, which have digits. Ha! Words. High five me.
No.
Got it. In. Also, we should be able to whiteboard tomorrow. See what that all looks like in this scenario.
What are we doing tomorrow at Mobcrush After Hours?
Same old, unless you have an idea.
Nope.
Great! When the guys did Brawlhalla, they were able to do it with members of the viewing audience. So maybe we should do Brawlhalla.
I mean, we could still do the.
With Smash.
Yeah, we just have to get the subscription.
Maybe. Well, we could do that. Which Phil had already approved, so we might as well.
Now you have to get Brian to approve it.
Phil already approved it.
Now you have to get.
Just didn't act on it.
No. Now you have to get.
Yes.
You have to get Brian to approve it.
It is a pre-approved thing.
Okay, then it needs to be done. I don't know how to do it. I mean, I would have asked Christian to do it.
I know, I would have asked Christian to do it. We'll just wait for Raj.
Dodie probably can do it for him.
Yeah, Dodie probably does.
You know, I had to do this today because I can't let this paint dry out. Because I didn't mix it, like.
Right.
Excuse you.
That was, yeah.
He's starting to turn out. Slowly but surely.
We could wrap it up.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining special edition of Nicole Plays, where Nicole didn't play. She just painted. Well, no one watched. But if you are watching, tomorrow is Mobcrush After Hours, 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Do you have anything going on this weekend, Sam?
This weekend?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to
tournament
ask.
Is gonna start April 20th. We'll be doing one more PUBG mobile tournament with our new partnership with MGL on April 20th. So go find that, sign up.
Yeah. How much does it cost to sign up?
It's free.
What?
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye.